silence. You can
Yeah,
almost cut it with a knife.
it is very silent. Uh, what would nobody be doing?
We're on an elevator.
You guys hadn't gotten on the elevator just yet. You guys were had
Oh,
you guys were just in the space. You hadn't actually gotten on the elevator.
oh. I assumed we were going like once we were done with this,
Oh,
taking what we need and go ahead and go. And
yeah, you guys. Yeah, I can assume y'all are on the elevator.
what?
Yeah, we can go with that then. The elevator is eerily quiet. Like the only sound that you hear is the door closing down above you, as the thin blue lights that surround the space is just pulse, just a soft, calming pulse.
Mm. I don't like it.
You hear like a slight scratching noise as you would see Aaron is like using one of his claw like one of his claws to scratch at the side of the elevator.
Okay, what's going on?
You guys are in the elevator.
Okay.
Aaron is using one of his claws to scratch at the side of the elevator. This seems to be made out of mithril. That's a lot of mithril to make the walls of this. It's almost like they want to make this strong enough to survive just about anything.
You are cutting in and out.
Yeah.
Why is it doing this? What if I move the microphone closer? He will like bend down, then he's just examining magic, the magic circuits and stuff that seem to be along the walls and floors. I do not recognize these runes. This must be magic from the other continent. Or at least from a long time ago. I see Kiari's thing is lighting up, but I can't hear him.
Hello?
Oh, there you are. Hello.
Hey. Yeah, I'm here now.
Okay. Hello here. Here. I guess here will now be played by Kiari. Rather than
Yep.
Kiari playing Mana.
Now nobody and now here.
Yep.
You guys don't want to meet there.
You really don't want to meet nowhere.
They're a problem.
Why
Yep.
are there so
He's-
many people trying to take my
He's
take my
here,
brand?
He's there. He's everywhere. He's nowhere, and sees he's somebody, and then this is nobody.
Y'all, be more creative. God.
Alright,
But as we are going down, I am going to show Bakari the staff. Thought this might be pretty interesting. Looks familiar.
Oh, there. He's talking to you.
Did I do something to earn your ire? I know that comment about Hareem earlier might have been out of pocket, but I assure you I didn't mean it in that way.
Sarah's still muted on this end.
You sure not? She's not muted from your end.
Oh, no, I was muted on Discord.
Yep.
I did, instead of muting on my mic. I didn't realize my bad. I'm sorry, Nick, can you repeat that?
Look what I found in there. As he'll show you the staff. Look familiar?
What's that doing here?
Yeah, pretty interesting. They were using it as a training weapon.
Of course they were. She's gonna hold out her hand to take it.
I, of course, will give it.
You like when you touch the wood of the staff, you feel a rush of energy, like something from deep within you is being pulled into that staff. For but a moment,
You are one with the universe. Sorry.
like for about a moment, you feel drained, but then when you are reinvigorated,
That was odd.
you are affected as if you took a short rest.
What'd
you
you
cut
say?
out.
You're affected as if you took a short rest.
Short
A
rest?
short rest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
To you.
Can't they try ending your senses stronger?
You're as affected as if you were had taken a short rest.
Yeah, that came through.
oh, okay.
I guess I have to be like a Floridian and enunciate every syllable and every letter of every word.
Do you like need me to buy you a new a new headphone?
Hold on. Look, we can go back some years and you can get this ring back since you want to talk some shit. Keontae. A Floridian. Y'all Mississippians can't talk.
I'm sorry?
As long as we are understood, I think that that is all that matters. We don't have to speak the King's English.
The King's English? You mean English?
Language is an ever-evolving construct. if we are stuck
Uncle
in the
Kiari told you
1950s,
to pronounce his words better. So he's talking about apparently he has to speak like Floridians, but not everybody was born in Natchez, Mississippi, okay? And those who weren't born there can't understand your dialogue.
Actually,
Well.
I have no one has a problem understanding me most of the time.
You're fine.
I would just like to say she didn't speak the King's English. She used a whole bunch of slang and all that.
it's just what they're taught. She's always getting on to me about my the particular form of the enunciation.
Well,
Look, if you're gonna get paid the big bucks, please talk right.
No,
I don't
I
get paid
want to
bucks.
be president and talking. I don't want to go out and be a president and just try and talk all proper. I will, if I'm ever president, which I'm 4 years away from being able to run for president. And vote for me.
I saw what happened to I see what happens to those presidents after just a couple years.
Jimmy Carter was fine.
Whatever.
Wait, let me stop you in another way. Do you want Kiari to become introduced to the world like that? Kiari and all his crazy shenanigans.
What's that supposed to mean?
Anyone
Everything
who plays
that
your other
runs
games.
A lifetime.
well. Did I forget to warn about the dark aura again?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I do advise. Please limit your exposure to this.
Alright. Yeah, the staff actually doesn't feel uncomfortable in your hands. Do you wish to attune to the staff? It seems to be trying to attune itself to you.
Let me double check let me check the cast time on this thing.
I would say repair it first. At a game.
I was gonna say either repair it or I could identify it.
I just don't necessarily know if that's a good thing or not.
To repair the staff or to attune to it.
To attune to it.
General 101, you want to identify before you attune, because curses are a thing.
Okay.
But it's up to what Picari would do. She's like, you have both pieces of this staff in your hand now.
Oh no, she wouldn't. She wouldn't just be like, oh yeah, I'll tune to this thing that belongs to a super evil thing.
Okay.
No. Check it out first.
Would you like for me to... So Doba look over. Want me to identify it, just to be safe?
That would be appreciated.
No, that will...
Alright, I gotta make a... Sorry, I'm in the middle of making an item for it, so... Oh, my foundry isn't even... been up. Something happened at the foundry. The DM foundry was closed. Oh, it might have been when I restarted earlier. That's my fault. That means it didn't save what I was working on.
Yep. If this elevator rides a minute, otherwise we can wait and take care of that later.
The elevator seems to be slowing down as the lights turn from that blue to a slightly less blue, like a bluish red, and then it turns like a deep, like red color.
We'll deal with that later. Just put it in your bag for now.
Hmm?
Guess we'll identify that later.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
Let's see.
The wall in front of you will slide open in a weird way. You aren't used to, walls, the whole walls just moving like this. And in front of you, you will see, it's a hallway.
The hallway.
It's just a hallway that seems to go as far as you can see.
We'll start walking.
Is it like the hallway that we were in before?
No, this one doesn't have any doors on the side walls. It just seems like the hallway.
Are we going back the way we came, or are we going further into this place?
They're in most likely because we just went down an elevator.
Okay.
Alright, we still have people to get.
Yeah, I'm walking the hallway.
I'll go too.
And that was the last time we ever saw them.
I'll float along behind them.
Oh yeah, and I will have turned off my crown by this point.
Does the mushrooms lead us down this hallway?
No, because they led us to the trunk upstairs.
Oh yeah.
I am, though, going to keep my eyes peeled out for anything that will give us locations to, I don't know, some slavers camps or something like that, to maybe to free later on.
Oh, bad idea.
The walkway is lined with these strange lanterns. It's like a glass bar, just sort of floating a couple of inches away from the wall, or vertically, and they're probably about 2 feet long each on either side. And they all have that same red hue to them.
Lovely.
Do I see any markings as if Dea or Mori were making marks?
Give me a perception or an investigation. Perception if you
Perception
want
or-
to look, investigation if you want to touch.
Perception's higher, so I'll roll perception. Ooh, a 10.
I don't suppose I can help with that.
You can roll a separate roll.
Where's my thing? Oh, it closed for some reason. That's no good. It's reloading.
I'll throw my hat in the ring, why not? I know nothing. I'm here for the vibes.
I
Yeah,
see
I'll
all.
I'll
what you
throw my
did.
hat in the
Look what you
ring
did.
as well.
Technically, I could re-roll.
I'm gonna inspirate. I'm gonna burn my last inspiration.
Do I want to do perception or investigation? That's the
Alright,
question.
how about this?
I'll do an investigation.
I am here for the vibes.
16.
I didn't know investigation was an option. Good at investigation.
What do you?
23 on the investigation. He said investigation or perception.
Oh. I missed the investigation part.
Yeah, it cut out on the investigation part, but I've boosted mine from a 10 to a 16.
Alright, as you guys are they're looking around for any sign of these markings or anything. You won't see any. You will, like, filling these walls are made out of that same metal that the elevator's walls were. You can assume that they didn't have the ability to scratch or tag this material in any way that would leave a lasting sign. But Delvat, Adarapi, Nissa, as well as Harim and Aaron will notice a peculiar smell coming from the space that seems to be drifting from down the hallway. But not in a way that seems natural.
A smell that makes us want to go towards it, or a smell that makes us want to go away from it?
It smells kind of. It smells like electricity. Would be your first thought, like someone casting lightning bolt near you. That sort of ozone-like smell, but it's also mixed with a sort of like pungent thin smell of like meat, like rotten meat, but it's like ever so slight underneath that ozone smell.
Please no. I keep walking towards it.
Alright, the hallway doesn't seem to be getting any shorter as you're walking towards the direction that you're, like, towards the end of the hallway.
I turn around. Is the elevator in the same spot or getting further away?
It seems to be about Oh, the same distance. It seems to be about the same distance away as before. Or- But like you feel like you've been walking, and you guys.
So-
Something wrong?
For those who are still at the elevator, does he look like that? Like he's in the same spot, or that he's getting further away?
It looks like he's gotten further away, but it doesn't look like he's still getting further away as he walks. Like he gets probably about 30, 40 feet down the hallway before it stops really looking like he's making a lot of progress.
Alright, well, let's pull this back out. Ooh, I've only got... Yeah, might as well. I'm gonna burn a second level spell slot for a detect magic. And I'm just gonna start scanning around.
The walls have, like, the walls are very clearly inscribed with some sort of magic. It's definitely different than the magic in the elevator and the magic that you were used to. It seems to be a magic more related to Draconic, the Draconic language, rather than the giant language like you would find on this continent.
Fine. Well, it's more of it's based on the Draconic script instead of the giant script we would use here. Meaning this was probably Noxian.
Lovely.
Can I tell how strong the magic itself is?
It's fairly weak.
It seems to be what's keeping us here.
It seems, from what you can tell,
If I flip out the coin, does anything happen?
which coin?
The gold crown coin.
No, nothing seems to happen.
So, Delbert looking at the wall. Ah, great, Draconic. So we were probably dealing with Noxian if I had to wager?
Can you come back?
What happens if I start walking back towards the elevator?
You'll get there a lot sooner than you thought you would.
Does anybody have a problem if I just try to dispel this stuff?
If you notice something, then do something about it.
I walk over to the wall and I hit a dispel magic. Do I need to roll?
Yes.
So it is a spell casting, so it is a charisma check for me. That's not gonna work.
Man, the guys don't like y'all tonight. What did y'all do?
What will happen if we decided to just light the whole hallway on fire?
Not possible, considering it's a metallic hallway.
What's the carpet made out of?
Are we
I
standing
mean,
on
the
carpet?
flooring. The flooring made out of.
Keontae?
The floor seems to be made out of stone.
Yeah.
Out of
Stone
curiosity,
floor,
does
metal
anyone
walls.
have electric spell of any kind?
Does anyone have an electric spell?
Yes.
Pretty sure I do.
Considering that we smelled something that sounded like somebody used an electrical spell in here, maybe that's what you're supposed to do.
Nope. thing. I have thunder wave, but that's not electricity. That's sound.
I do not have any electric spells, so.
Force, fire, necrotic. Nope.
Sorry, not really that proficient.
I have
in the
call lightning.
elementalism.
That'll work.
And it's prepared.
Wait, call
But
lightning. I
one-
think you have to use outside.
It can be used inside. Well, no. Does it say?
It says, well, never mind. I'm reading. It's a storm cloud situation. If you are outdoors in stormy conditions, when you cast the spell gives you control over the existing storm instead of creating a new one. I just don't think that this would be appropriate at any point in time right now in a hallway of whatever it is.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no. Yeah, I don't have access to lightning magic, to a lightning spell. So I will ask Chiante. Knowing what I do of magic, can I attempt to align raw mana to lightning temporarily?
What is the
Knowing what I
wall
do.
made out of?
Mithril. Very light, very sturdy.
Like a stone?
No, it's a metal. It is a light bluish metal generally, and it is very light. It is
So-
it also takes very well to magic.
So if we cut a hole in the thing, can we pull it down?
A hole in what? The mithril?
The very light, very... I guess, yeah.
I don't think anyone here has a
I
mithril
don't-
or
Yeah.
harder weapon. Again, mithril is a hard metal.
Imagine like diamond, but very lightweight and malleable.
Yeah, like
I don't know,
This
my
is-
brain didn't hear what you said in its fullness. I heard you, I just...
Mithril is like
I get you.
super
No, I
metal.
got it. I got it now. But my brain just didn't take in what you were saying in the beginning. But I got you now.
Alright, Hareem's going to hold up her hand. I know Shocking Grasp.
Worth a try.
Yep, worth a try.
Do I do it on the wall or on the floor?
Well,
do the
floor is
wall.
stone, so...
I'm gonna
Do the-
like
Back up.
Yeah, do the
Yep.
wall. The wall. Yeah, back it up.
Backs
load
up
up a bit more,
promptly.
making sure I'm not too close to either the wall.
What does she
or
have?
the ceiling.
Shocking grasp, touch-based lightning spell. Hold. Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead and hit it on the wall right about here.
Alright. She will touch her hand to the wall. She will cast a spell. You'll see in the hallway in front of you. Sort of just fade out of existence. Then you will see instead a room.
Boy.
It worked.
You hear some rummaging coming from some inside of that room.
Some what?
Rummaging. I start walking.
Could she do
We'll have
that
to
in
kick
the
the door
inside
open.
of the elevator as well?
No, she walked up to the out. She walked out of the elevator to the wall and cast.
Well, she was standing in the elevator once he did it, but
Oh.
yeah.
Well,
Thought it was a
I thought you said also that the elevator is made of that same material.
well, it is. I start walking. I still have my shield out from the fight.
Sure.
I also have mine out.
I'm in the elevator.
You'll see what looks to be some kind of dining area. There seems to be like a table that's set up for about 10 people. And you can hear rummaging sounds coming from the behind the counter in the kitchen area.
It must be almost dinner time.
I start approaching.
You see, when you get close, you see the cabinet door and what appears to be a red lion-like tail swishing from behind the cabinet door. And you can hear some kind of, like some humming coming from the other side. Like
Someone's
whoever,
just humming it. Yeah.
like so whoever's here's it is in like a kind of happy mood. You can see that there's two other doors out of this space. You can also hear some quite loud munching going on, as well as the humming at this point. Like someone's clearly eating straight from the pantry, eating something or other.
Did we say something?
You said there are exits out of this room?
Yeah.
I mean, we can just leave.
Let's see. So we hear snacking from one end, and
You can smell that.
what from the other?
You don't hear anything from anywhere else, but you can still smell that smell coming from one of the from the doorway on the right.
Okay, so now I'm smelling it.
Yeah, the smell is a lot stronger here. Now, basically, anyone with a passive perception over 10 can smell it. So, I guess the only one that wouldn't be able to smell it is your familiar.
You mean Echo?
Yeah.
Can you repeat the first part of that?
The Ickall would basically be the only one who couldn't smell it at this point.
And smell it, I think he's trying to say.
Yeah, he's going in and out again.
Okay.
You can't blame me.
We blame your mic. So we by default you.
Should I send a call to check it out?
Yeah. I would say
Which one?
The one that we can't hear anything from.
What we smell from.
Mm-hmm. Probably a good idea.
Yeah, because the one we know there's something behind that we may have to engage, the other one we don't. So I'll have Ikal sneak to the other door and poke their head in.
Alright, well, are you guys gonna just stay in this room?
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye on the door where we hear the munching.
Well, she's not really behind, like, she's in an open kitchen that's attached to the room that you guys are in.
Oh.
She's currently behind that door munching, but you don't know how long she's going to be snacking like that.
Who is she?
You guys would recognize, like, at least from her tail, you would be able to recognize it as that, that one part of the member of the troop that seems to be very into Zoran, and the one with the fire hands and the red lion lower half. You've heard her be called Columbina.
We lost him again. The void is taken.
You've heard her be called Columbina by the others.
Okay.
So she's in an open kitchen. We just don't see her right now because she's behind a wall.
Yeah.
Except for her tail.
You
So
know
it's
that
either
you know she is very aggressive, very hot-headed, and is very quick to violence. So her seeing you would probably be an immediate roll initiative.
Oh, also by this point, Ikal would have shrunk down to tiny.
The call can shrink down to tiny.
Ikal can be any size between being tiny and huge.
Well, that's neat.
We'll try. Let's see. Is there a place to hide, really, or no? We just need to vacate the room.
It's basically just the kitchen and the eating area. There's nothing really else in this space.
So it's basically we need to vacate the room or it's roll initiative.
So you guys have
I
the
still
room that
say
the
we
smell's coming
vacate
from the
vacate
back.
the room stealthily. So I'm going to do this. Let's see.
So we have the room that the smell's coming from and then a blank room.
Yes.
Ikal's heading towards the smell room, correct?
No. I thought Ikal was heading towards the other room.
No, we're heading to the one where we can't hear anything from.
Alright, so you're casting Pass Without Trace.
Yep. So that we can move.
Let me roll a perception to see if she hears you casting it.
It does have a verbal component.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I was worried you were about to do that.
Nancy is proficient in perception. Alright, let's see. Alright, make a group stealth roll. Here, I'll put it in chat.
With the bonus or without?
Let's say... Let's say with the bonus, because by the time if she hears it, by the time she would look, you guys will have the effect of the Pass Without Trace. is now Pass Without Trace doesn't make you invisible. It just makes it so that you leave no trace and that you're a little bit harder to see. So, let's do that. So.
Oh, I didn't know you were putting it up.
I said I was.
Listen.
No, why are you over here? Go.
Alright, so add a +10. Oh, that's another nat 1.
Wait, are we rolling?
There's a stealth check in the chat. Add a +10 from Pass Without Trace.
Oh. Well,
Oh man, everybody.
that's a nat 1.
What is it with everybody getting nat 1?
That's another nat 1.
Okay, do we want to do a different one? Because this seems to be a curse.
This seems rigged.
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 Oh my goodness.
I call for a recall, a reroll.
I don't know if you
vote
can,
for
I don't know if you can save this, Nissa.
Come on, John. Oh!
Okay,
I'm
okay.
the only one that
Yeah,
hit
no.
that 1, and I have the worst stealth modifier.
Alright, let's see.
What's going?
I'm going to use my magical guidance.
Ikal has advantage because they're tiny.
That's alright.
I call rigged.
I 100% agree.
Mm-hmm.
Like again, I have a +2. I have a +2 to stealth naturally, and I rolled decent.
I also have a +2, but we cannot ignore.
It used Chiante's dice, and that's why I didn't get to use my custom design dice.
Oh my
for my
goodness.
character. So that's I'm
Wow.
calling rigged. It used
Oh, look.
Chiante's dice.
Oh, look, at 20 out of Bennu.
Alright. So,
Hold on. I still gotta do my reroll. Trying to find it. There it is.
I see your little reroll thing.
Yeah. That's better. It's better than a nat 1.
I thought that said 0.6 for a brief second.
Alright. You guys are like quietly discussing your next plan of action when you hear the cabinet violently close, and you see someone carrying a large, armful of fruits and vegetables. You watch as he passes out of the kitchen carrying this armful, not seeing you, to walks in front of you, stepping over Ikal as Ikal's heading towards the room, and places the pile of food down on the table. And then, as she's pulling her chair out, she's going to. She looks up and sees all of you who just
me.
just standing there.
This is easier for everyone if you just pretend like you didn't see us.
They sent us down for lunch.
Do you want to fight or do you want to eat?
Did you make enough for everyone?
Don't ask that question. Do you really want to fight?
Wait, we could have our chef over here make you something way better than that.
She
Also-
takes you can, this is actually the first time you're seeing her face, because she's always wearing a mask. As and like hood, like 9 times out of 10, like this this is the one member of the group whose face you guys have just, well, that and the lizard folk, but like you whose face you just have never seen. I gotta pull up both the little drawing I did and the Hero Forge mini just so I can remember everything. Because he had some.
Oh boy, that was. Oh.
Rigged.
So, C herself is like very pretty aside from kind of large nose. And I'm trying to see what I did with it, because my little drawing has her with the hood on. And you can actually tell you can tell that she's an elf of some kind, but she's not like the same kind of elf that like she's a desert elf, she's from this continent, and you already knew she was a tiefling from her horns, but that like she seems to be like very embarrassed looking from the color of her cheeks. She's like, you're gonna watch as she puts her hood back up. Yep, and like he very shakily grab around for her mask and realizes that it's on the counter in the kitchen, and she has to pass in front of you guys to get to it.
Yeah, no, grabbing that before she could grab it.
I'll think, since Bennu passed without it. Bennu passed, right? With stealth?
Yeah, Bennu is pretty hidden.
I'm assuming I'm pretty hidden too?
Then I'll send him to the mask since he can hear me.
I was say I'm gonna distract her a bit and say, "At ease, we have a deal with Harlequin and Prikella. We're here peacefully."
She takes her scarf, covers her face like below the eyes with it. Yeah, like holding it with one hand, and she's going to point at you guys. Can you please bring me my mask real quick so that I can properly destroy you?
Yeah, no.
He looks back there, the mask is not there. Oh
Alright, funny. Yes, that's real nice. Can you not do that?
Generally, people who say they're about to kill you, who don't really get the courtesy of niceties.
Fine. I promise that I will not destroy you, who maim you, who incinerate, or otherwise harm you in any way. As long as you give me my mask back.
What is this produced flame being put on over here?
I don't know. Lex didn't say anything.
My bad.
So you trying to start a combat encounter?
I'm just saying, she left out kill.
She literally said that if we gave her the mask, she would harm us. So the goal is for us to get our comrades and get out of here safely. She doesn't need the mask. But I'm assuming it's an Oni mask.
Yeah, Benu will describe it. It seems to be some kind of. The mask doesn't have any features other than like an opening for the eyes, and in a in 3 strange huge dots on the forehead. But you would assume that it's an Oni mask, like most of the other ones that you've seen. It's just it's weird here that it doesn't have any facial features on it.
So I am curious, is there a particular reason why you kidnapped our friend and my child?
Well, if you give me my mask, I promise I will tell you exactly why Zoran had us go pick up your friends.
The negotiations aren't swapped. I, on the other hand, don't quite remember a mask.
Like, you can see her purple eyes, it's twitching in annoyance.
We're not here to negotiate on your terms. We're not here to negotiate on any of you people's terms.
I personally have no problem with you having the mask back. If you want to attack us and you'll tell us what we need to know.
Heck, if she leaves us exactly where we need to go and lead us right out the door, then yeah.
I can't go that far. I would
It
never.
must not be that important.
I can't betray Zoran, and he's too important. But I can
lose a mask. I got you. Okay.
That mask is useless to you, but I need it.
You need it? You can't fight without it? You feel empty, alone, and left without it?
I can fight without it. I can still take you guys without the mask. It's just I would rather not have to not use it for your safety.
For safety.
If I have the mask, I can capture
wanted,
you alive. See?
You said that you wanted the mask so that you could destroy us.
That was said in anger and frustration. You can't believe those kind of words.
What does lightning do to such an Oni mask? I'm curious.
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Oh. If it's an Oni mask, why should we
Yeah,
trust
I'm not
any
sure
of
you
your
want to
words and
destroy an
promises?
Oni mask, though.
Once you get don that mask on, who knows who's going to come after us?
Fine. Yeah. Do what you want. And- She
It's not
will.
gonna tell us anything.
No. She will sit there, cross her one arm, and while still holding the scarf over her mouth, trying to secure it in place some way.
I'm gonna walk towards the room that that there's no smell and no nothing coming from. Like I was initially gonna do.
She doesn't do anything.
Okay. What do I find?
You find you find another kind of this small hallway, and when you step through the door, everything seems to go quiet.
Look at the church. Behind you.
Zone of silence, I'm assuming, because detect magic would still be active.
Yes. Yeah. It seems to be some sort of It seems like someone has cast a spell, a silent spell in this area.
Are there rooms, or is it just a hallway?
It seems to be. It's like a wide hallway, with these doors on either side. You can see one of the doors is open.
Look towards the closed door.
You can't really see much, but
Okay, if I look in the open one, what do I see?
you see two rather large figures. There's quietly wrestling in the middle of the floor.
I don't assume I recognize either figure.
They actually both look exactly the same.
I don't recognize them.
They look loosely familiar, like you've somewhat seen, like you've seen them before, but maybe not in the same context.
Well, I imagine we haven't seen them in the same context.
Yeah.
Also, I'm glad this got stolen from me, Carl.
Yeah. I'm just gonna walk back the other way.
The big thing that you notice is that they both are they're like they seem to be like minotaurs. There's
I walk out and I don't care anything more. So you're gonna watch Dobat walk into a room, look around for a minute, walk back out, close the door. Yeah, nothing over there.
You're a very bad liar.
I'm aware. There's a zone of silence in there and two minotaurs.
You will the big thing of notice they both had like golden blonde hair and purple horn, like glowing purple horns with one of them broken off.
Yeah, so there's a zone of silence in there and two minotaurs doing something. There is nothing, and then another room which is closed.
Dispel magic.
No, thank you. If you would like to do so, go right ahead.
You've walked boldly into rooms without... Okay. What were the Minotaurs doing?
They were
Dobat keeps
fighting
quiet.
or wrestling or... Well, yeah, Dobat... If Dobat doesn't tell you, you have no idea.
Dobat keeps quiet. And just steps aside.
I feel like we're getting off track. Are we fighting, or are you
Was
going
she-
to conveniently ignore our existence?
She is going to conveniently ignore our existence currently.
Fine by me.
Yep.
She's choosing not to negotiate any further because we won't return the mask.
I will put a bag of cookies down next to her.
Help her fix her mask. Her scarf over her face.
I'm so tempted.
All right, I want to go over and
as
look
you-
and see what.
Like as you're
See what the
as
minutes are
you're
doing.
like as you're fixing her mask, she's going to say, "You look familiar now that I see you up close." Yeah, you look like Zani. Interesting.
Yeah. I get that a lot. I got that face.
Oh, is that your sister's name?
No, it's not my sister's name, but I know who she's talking about. I'll go and see what the Minotaurs are doing.
Alright, you go to the doorway and you'll see, yeah, it's two versions of your sister are currently fighting, and one has the other in a chokehold, and it, like, one is obviously a much better fighter than the other, and this is not going very well for that one. And it's a zone of silence, so they're knocking stuff over, and it's like two bulls, those fighting inside of a china shop, I guess you could say, and they're breaking and destroying stuff that you can't hear anything.
But there's a door.
Yeah, you can see through the slit in the door.
I can see through all of their commotion that there's a door over there.
Well, there's a second door, or to the left of that door, and there's two other doors on the opposite side. What are you guys gonna do?
Dispel magic.
Well, I'm not interrupting a wrestling match.
Oh,
Yeah,
then we
personally,
can all
I'm
go then. There's no other way out of this place, right? Just back this way?
Yeah, back towards the elevator.
Okay.
Well, how would you feel about seeing your sister, though?
I mean, there's nothing I could do.
Alright, after a while, one of the doors across the way is going to silently slam open, as you'll see the Dea has his produced a saw, like a reciprocating saw out of her peg leg, and has cut through the retaining bolt on the door, which has allowed her to then silently kick the door open. And as he's running towards one of the other doors, he pauses and sees you guys, and sees yelling at you guys, but it's in the silence, so you can't hear what she's saying. And she's like yelling and gesturing at the doors. And at the door.
Does the Minotaur see her?
They're too busy. And because that Dobat closed that door, so she can't see what's going on in that room. She just sees that the other 3 doors are closed, and that you guys are just standing in here, and sees.
Okay, I think I'm confused. I thought that in the room where the Minotaurs were, there were 3 doors.
No, there's a bigger room with these 4 smaller with these doorways off of them. One of the doorways was open, and that's where your sister and the other copy of her were fighting. Dobat went to that door, saw them in there, and closed that door. So now that door, all 4 doors were closed when you went in there and you looked through the opening, the slotted opening in the doorway to see what was going on in there. Here.
Okay.
I'm gonna motion Daya to come over.
No, where is she headed? She's headed somewhere. Was she headed towards?
She was pointing at the other 2 doors. And she sees you, like, she's trying to gesture at you guys to open those doors.
Yeah, I'm going to stealth over to one of them and try to pick the lock on it. One of the ones that she's motioning towards.
I'll have Ikal go through the other one.
Alright, roll a thieves tool. And then Ikal can just go through the door. Then
I gotta see how this works. Thieves' tools. I'm assuming. Ooh, that was a bad roll still. Man, all our rolls tonight are not doing too well.
This lock is complicated. It's not a lock that was designed in on this continent, so it's kind of the way it's created is different than what you are used to unlocking. Like, you've seen other versions of this is like around, but this one is designed in a way that makes it a little more difficult.
Okay, well, I'll keep trying until I get it.
Is there a way to enhance your...
You can give the help action, like you can help Mr. L. You also find it's hard to, since you can't hear the lockpick,
the click.
Yeah, you can't hear the clicks and everything. It's hard to know other than just by feel, and that's making it more difficult for you.
Yep. Here, I guess I'll roll again.
So guidance wouldn't help, right? I always forget about ability check and what that does.
The guidance would help. Ability check is any roll that uses an ability score.
Okay.
It's basically everything other than a saving throw that uses your ability
Why is the
scores.
modifier on the thieves' tools intelligence?
I don't know. Did you buy an intelligence set of thieves tools?
No.
That's not how
No.
that works.
It should be dexterity. Right?
So it can vary.
All right, so
Because
like,
mine
I-
is off for dexterity.
Like they have it where you can use.
Yeah, I'm going to change it back to dexterity.
Like if you want to use charisma, you can be like the lockpicking lawyer or McNally and just.
Yeah, no, I'm going off by dexterity. I don't know why I was set to intelligence.
Wait,
A Noxian
this-
combination door lock can be opened with a Noxian combination door lock.
Let's see if this goes better.
oh, I was about to say, does Nissa have the cooperative feat?
Yes.
Then I will use 2 points to give you the help action.
Okay. Roll at advantage and add a d4.
what about with the ability check
And
as
add
well?
a D
That's
what?
a d4. That's what guidance says. It adds a d4.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And at advantage.
All I'm seeing is the UI from.
Oh my god!
Your
bad.
Alright, roll a percentile for me.
At least it wasn't actually a nat 1.
It was felt like it.
It's rigged, I tell you. It's rigged tonight.
I know.
Roll a D. Like, give me a percentile roll real quick.
Yep, I am.
Nah.
44.
You have jammed your lockpick in an awkward position to where it is stuck. You'll have to. It'll take you a little bit of time to unstick it, or you can try and use the bump method, and you give me a athletics check to try and open it that way.
Athletics. I can attempt it. You know, my athletics isn't that great, but here we could try. Or should I just take the minute to unstick it?
It'd be awesome if I was able to send a bunch of bugs inside of the lock so that they could figure it out for me.
You would have to be a swarm nester or a druid
know.
for that.
But that sounds so icky.
The swarm
I'll
doesn't
try to
have
bump it.
It doesn't have to be bugs. They can-
And
Sometimes
hope
you gotta
for-
I
be-
mean, I have infestation
I don't know if infestation.
and control. Let me see. I got animal friendship. I feel like I have
I'm gonna
control beast as well.
Bold and
Sometimes
try
you gotta
to.
be icky to be broken.
Let's see how this goes. If I can bump it loose.
Make a whole system designed around lockpicking, because for some reason I have ended up on the lockpicking side of YouTube, who not even through.
What?
I ended up on the lockpicking side of YouTube. Like I constantly get like a lockpicking videos for in like YouTube sorts. I can
Yep.
just design a whole system in D&D around lockpicking, around different ways of lockpicking using different modifiers.
So how long would it take me if I just tried to unloose the pick?
It will take you probably about a minute of trying to get it, and even then you have a chance of breaking it if you roll poorly.
I have the ability as well. That's one thing about stuff.
They all have any luck on their side?
On Ikal's side, in the room that Ikal goes inside, there is is Junior is in that room.
What condition do they seem to be in?
He seems to be scared. You can tell that he's crying, and he's like it looked like the tray of food that he was given. He's thrown it down on the ground, and you can tell by like some of the scratches on the other side of the door that he used the dinner tray to hit at the door, or at some point.
All right. Question: is this room still in the zone of silence?
Yes.
What are these doors made out of?
These don't seem to be made out of mithril. They seem to be made out of metal, but it seems to be iron.
Okay. I'm going to.
There is enough space that you can goop your way through if you would like to goop your way through.
No need. Let me see if I have the tools for the job.
Okay, what job is going on?
I'm going to go to the other door. Junior's behind this door.
So we can't get it open for some reason?
I haven't tried yet.
And why not?
Cause I haven't rolled yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the thieves' tools earlier and thought, okay.
With all the nat ones because the game is rigged. We've had so many nat ones tonight. I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, Keontae,
I'll try a thief's tool check.
That's the Saturday game crew. What were their roles like?
I mean,
We didn't even have any games yesterday.
Wait,
Yeah,
what
I'm
is
gonna
she
pick the
doing?
lock.
What?
She was headed to another door. She told us to go. So what is she doing?
She went to the door that your sister is behind, and she's opening that door. It seemed to have locked itself when Dobat closed it.
Oh.
With
What?
You're trying to do what?
stop her with the whip. Either
She's
to
opening
pull
the
her
door.
away.
She's opening the door for you.
What? Why do I need the door open?
Because it locked when I closed it, it seems.
Yeah.
Right.
So she is now unlocking and opening it for you.
Well,
We don't need that. Do you want Minotaurs to know that we're here right now?
Your
Two of
sister's
them
behind the
and one of
door.
them-
Your
You
sister's
think I
behind the
don't
door.
get that? I know that.
The question is, who's the other Minotaur that looks just like your sister?
I don't know, but one of them's winning. And if she's already badass, why would I want to get in the middle of that? I have no solution right now.
There could be 3 of your
Unless
sisters
somebody
in there
else-
wrestling.
I only have one.
Well, there's 2 of her in there.
Yeah, I got that. But are you guys right now in this moment wanting to figure this out?
Yes.
I don't.
Alright. Mana, you are able to get the door unlocked.
I'll take them a minute and to get mine unstuck.
Alright, so you'll still be unlocking unlocking the other door. Alright.
Was Iqal able to calm him down?
It gives him a hug. He seems to be a bit unnerved about it, but it, you know, ooh. He looks up, and you guys all hear, "Dad."
Wait, do we?
Oh no!
Wait, he pierced
Sort
the...
of silence is gone.
As the zone of silence goes off, and you hear an alarm bell.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the pace on that now.
And
good
it,
lord.
you see in the other room, Columbina is currently being held down by Harim and Aaron. Because as soon as she heard that, she jumped up. Yep, and they sort of are on either side holding her down. And they are barely holding her down. You got...
Yeah, I think I gotta use the athletic one. Anyone gonna help me break this lock?
Well, okay, what lock to what?
There are 4 rooms. The room that Dea was in, the room that Adarfi, the sister, and the 2 of Adarfi's sisters was in, and the room where Junior was in, and there's this 4th room that you guys haven't opened yet.
That was also being pointed at. Which we could assume Calliope's probably in, right?
You can assume.
Okay, how can I help with getting the locks taken care of?
Just giving me anything that can help.
I am fresh out of inspiration.
You do have cooperative.
I have enhanced ability, but that's about it.
Yeah, I have enhanced ability as well. What is your thieves tools check, Dex?
Yep.
Enhanced ability, Dex.
That works.
You now have advantage.
Nope. Already had it, man. Well, no.
I have no idea.
Alright, go ahead.
Yep. Here's hoping. Oh,
There
that's
you go.
much better.
27.
27.
Click.
Hearing the
23.
alarm, you jump, and that's enough to dislodge the thieves' tool. Well, and also, you're still applying pressure with the turning tool, and you just unlock the door. Then, you swing it open, and only.
Oh,
There went Lex. There she is.
I couldn't hear anything. Everything was breaking up.
That's partially just my whole deal. Alright.
No, what'd y'all ask me?
Oh, I've done enhance ability on John. John has now unlocked the door, and we're waiting to see what's inside.
Okay.
Yep.
On the inside is a pink-haired goblin and man, short scruffy beard, pink fur on his arms and legs, wearing
Next door.
wearing rags and two short stubby horns. Salvation!
Dobat says run and is pushing Nissa to the next door.
Before, as Day is trying to unlock the door, you guys hear the door unlock, and it slowly he swings open as you guys as everyone backs off, and the 12-foot tall individual known as Nani comes out, dragging Calliope by the ankle.
Lovely.
Lovely indeed.
It seems like some tasty morsels have invaded our home. Naughty, naughty.
Not loving that.
If I have the opportunity, I'm gonna blast him in the face.
Let's see, are we rolling initiative?
Is Calliope alive? That's all I care about. Not again, Calliope.
You have no idea. You know she's definitely unconscious. As her spells have ended.
I will turn to that guy that was in that cell, be like, "Hey, if you help us here, you could go free."
I already told him to run.
He's gonna look at you. Oh no! I'm not a fighter. You see, my dad, he was a fighter back in the day. But me, I barely know how to defend myself. So I'm just gonna.
I could put him in a tiny house.
Yeah, just run.
Elevator,
go. Well, now you can probably go in the room with the other two.
We have to go by all of the people that we've been by.
Yeah. You probably would rather wait and go out with us. It'd probably be a little safer.
It'd be a second prison, but not a prison if you don't think of it like that.
Oh, Adarpi, since you're offering, do you mind if doing your rest in there while we take care of this?
Oh, sure.
Okay, so this is combat. This is going to be combat, isn't it?
Yes, but as I didn't get the map that I was trying to use to upload in time, and I don't have a map for it.
So next time, or
we'll start with that combat next time.
Next time.
Yeah.
There's another thing I'll have you go ahead and make sure you have, Keontae.
Mm-hmm.
Level 2 of the curse mark.
Alright. Ooh, I can make an item for it. I actually do love the new item system. It is actually pretty useful.
Yeah, because currently Dobat's running low on resources, and he just watched someone walk out after beating Calliope, and we are currently on a clock.
Yeah. I think we're both thinking the same thing. We may have to go stage 2 here.
Well, I'm gonna say have Nissa delay until we see how it affects Dobat.
Well, nobody will look at the.
But have both of them ready just in case.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
First. Yeah, I'm gonna rip first. If you have more options than I do. I'm starting to run low on resources, and we're not gonna get a rest for a little while. So he's like, "All right, I am currently in front of someone who just beat. You just did this, so yeah, no. Let's see what this trick can do."
Yep.
I mean, who says Calliope is like a worthy opponent to this person? You know, who says Calliope is a worthy person to you? She could be very extremely weak. You know.
Yeah, we haven't seen her fight, so yeah, we really don't know.
Still in learning.
Dobat still feels like he's just suddenly in the Thunderdome and very outclassed.
High probability, but we'll find.
You just need a confidence boost.
Seriously,
and for us to not be in this
has walked
because this
head
session
first
has
into
been
danger
horrible
multiple
uprising.
times.
I will also say, I still just want to see what Keontae made for this.
Well, of course. Yeah.
And this is about as good a chance. Like, the only other opportunity I was going to have to rip this is if we ran into Zorn himself, and then it was going to be on site.
So how do you feel about us killing your sister here?
How tall are you versus Sailor?
That's the real question.
I mean, you guys are about to fight a 12-foot tall Minotaur, or Satyr. Technically a Satyr, size of a Minotaur. They're 12-foot tall, champion of the arena, the only empowered individual.
Yeah, so there's like, this is about as best a chance to test it out, because the only other time I was thinking this is if we ever ran into Zorn, like it go into the dungeon, it was going to be Nissa and me squaring up, and I was just going to say, alright, I know what you can do, let's see what this can do.
I mean, is that Zorn walking out?
No.
No. That's your sister walking out.
Wasn't she just fighting somebody?
Yeah,
Yes.
Calliope.
Yeah, it was Calliope in disguise.
And that's why I was asking
Yeah.
when Junior spoke up. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, Junior got to say Dad, and then the alarm went off.
So essentially, what happened was Calliope and Dea came up with this brilliant idea. They were going to jump the first person that came into Calliope's room, transform into them, lock them in the room, and then escape out, using it as a distraction. And they got the short end of the stick, and I rolled for which person was going to be between Columbina and Zani, and it ended up being Zani this time around.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. These names.
Good question.
So it was either your sister or the mask lady.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And the dice said your sister is in the Thunderdome.
Mm-hmm.
Calliope overestimated her unarmed combat skills.
I don't know why she would do that, even though we've talked about it.
Well, again, it was the plan of the first person that gets in here, we are shape-shifting and throwing hands.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happened to be your sister.
The real question is, what set off the alarm?
When
It was Junior talking.
Well, no.
So if I... Right?
The alarm had already been going on.
Yeah, the
silence.
Yeah, like you already said.
Oh, okay.
But I'm assuming it was the Zonozans was preventing the alarm from going off to begin with. The alarm had already been tripped, but you couldn't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look. Stop looking. Stop. But, I do have a good question, though. Doesn't that goblin look suspiciously a lot like the leader of this nation?
Maybe.
Correct me if I'm wrong, though, because I could be horrifically wrong.
I don't remember what the leader looked like. If it is, his son is now free. He can now basically brand Zoran an enemy of the state.
I could have sworn he was the goblin with pink hair and horns.
I mean, if unless they have somebody else in office, or
Herbedezer.
They're holding him hostage, so that
No, he said his father.
his father was a warrior.
Yeah, and I think we know that Herbedezer was a fighter before.
Yeah, you can see that he bears scars of combat and the like one of his horns is broken off. He's missing a leg. Like he has.
So this is Herbedezer's kid, which probably means that Zorn and the crew have been blackmailing him. Once we get this kid up to the surface, Ebenezer can say, "Thank you for sharing my kid. turn to Zoran's crew and say, "I brand you an enemy."
Mm-hmm.
Let's just say nobody will actually take this. Like, we're gonna take good care of him.
Oh yeah, no.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I this is gonna be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully the dice are better next time, or else we're just gonna start rolling physical dice again.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully we get this done before others show up.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I have a way that I can quiet the alarm again, but...
I mean, I can outright dispel it if I care enough, but at the moment, it's go time.
I mean, I could attempt to cast immovable object on their armor or their mask. And be like, book it.
Mm-hmm.
But that would require me to touch them.
Well, no, here's the thing. I think we do need to knock her unconscious right now. 'Cause don't we have everything we need in place to, get her freed?
Except for... I don't think we have the diamond for it. Or the money.
Oh.
I think that was the one thing
we
we're
have the
missing.
money in the carriage. We have
Yeah.
plenty of money.
Yeah, so it's just, does Adarpi have everything else in place, and can we do it, does Adarpi have the quest steps completed to just knock the sister unconscious, drag her up top, and get her freed?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
That's the ability to knock her unconscious is the hard part. So that means I would have to turn into Blue Bull and pray that I can fight her. And my one punch is literally one punch. So I will not be able to.
Oh, we're about to get into a 6
Well, we're gonna have to anyway, but that's not the point. I'm not ready.
Oh well.
I don't think any of us are ready, but we gotta do what we gotta do.
Just
This
run
is-
with our tails between our legs.
This will be your guys'.
Well, we have to
first-
get Calliope away from her at least.
This will be your first actual fight with one of the members of the troop.
One of the what?
One of the members of the troop. This will be your first fight with an actual member. Now, you guys
I don't
fought.
wanna-
You guys fought Scapino before, but he escaped when things weren't looking good for him.
It just sucks that we had to go through all of, and I guess I could understand this is like a tomb type of a thing. We had to go through all of this so unexpectedly without any initial preparation. Like, I should have just stayed outside.
The thing is, you're not ready. I will throw an old quote: "Make the plan, execute the plan, expect the plan to go off the rails, throw away the plan."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the type of person I am. It's over prepare for said plan and then go the complete opposite direction, but you're still prepared.
Good old Leonard Snart, Captain Cold.
Oh, man.
I mean, this will probably be our best chance to actually knock her unconscious and get her places.
So the whole goal it was to knock her unconscious, send her to the tiny house, call the whatchamacallit to her, and then I was initially planning on using the ritual of what is it called? I put it in my notes. Yeah, the scoff day thing. But then I was gonna use the scoff day thing to help what's her face.
Oh, look, a dilemma on your hands. Oh, look, a personal moral choice.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the
Character
moral choice was that
development.
I was willing to use the wish for my sister to help someone else succeed. Ouch, elbow.
But now they're right in front of you. And that choice comes a lot harder. Family or
hard.
friend?
Not that hard. I know exactly that I'm not in the space, the headspace to do this thing, but it seems like it'd be a kind of inevitable unless we can keep her asleep long enough for me to be able to kind of juice up on wishes again. Somebody's talking.
Kiara's
you,
talking
Kiara.
in the back of Sarah.
Okay.
That sounds really bad when you say juice up.
Well, it's not that. I was granted a wish or two from the genie guy, and I'm given the scoff day prayer. Scoff day wish prayer thing. So I was going to use that, but I understand that the genie is more of a, what is it, wind or something? So its abilities would be limited, and it'll be kind of like rolling the dice if they can perform my wish or not. But I was going to end up just using the scoff day thing for Hareen instead.
See what happens next time.
Yeah.
We shall see what happens next time.
Maybe my curse mark level 2 can let me rip the Oni right out of her.